Congratulations, it's day 21. You've made it through 21 days of prayer and fasting. And you know what? It's not really very easy, is it? It's hard to deny yourself sugars and to deny yourself maybe that morning cup of coffee and to deny yourself some levels of entertainment or things that could have been distracting you from the Lord. And you've made it to the very last day. You know, it's important to do things like this as we go on with our walk with the Lord, as the years go on, year after year. It's important to set aside a significant amount of time to seek the Lord. When I left my house this morning, I forgot to put my wedding ring back on. And I was riding in the car with my wife to work, and I noticed I wasn't wearing my wedding ring. And so I kind of jokingly looked over at my wife and I said, "Hey, I forgot my wedding ring today." And so she, kind of came back at me with, "You did that on purpose." And of course, we both laughed a little bit. But the thing about wearing a wedding ring is you remember your love. It's a constant reminder when you see it or you touch it. Oh, there's somebody I love. I'm married to the woman of my dreams. And the Bible has a little bit of a warning to the church about not to forget your first love. The very last book of the Bible, in the book of Revelation, there is messages sent out to the 7 churches. And in Revelation chapter 2, to one church in particular, there is a verse for them in Revelation 2, verse 4, and it reads as follows: "Yet I hold this against you. You have forsaken the love you had at first." I do believe that there is a church in the last days that has forgotten about their original love, their true love. They have maybe accidentally forgotten, or they've purposely forgotten. Maybe they knew better, and yet they still chose to ignore God or put God on the shelf for a little bit. And it just became so easy to live with God on a forgotten shelf that as the years went on, they just left their first love. It's a warning. God warns some of the church here at the end times that you're going to forget me. And to me, if there's a warning, prophetic warning given to the church, then I'm going to heed that warning. And I'm going to not forget my first love. I'm not going to forget to put on the ring of my first love. And I felt like that's exactly what happened, is that as these 21 days went on, I was reminded of my first love. Think about your wedding day. Maybe you've been married for a number of years now and you can look back on that. Or maybe you're one who's single right now. You can look forward to your wedding day. Listen, you're looking forward to it or you're looking back on it. It was a wonderful day when you were really in love. I mean, like the most love-filled day of your life. And it's the exact same thing when you look back on your day of salvation. A day full of love, a day full of wonder, a day full of forgiveness where the light came rushing in, where your sins were washed away. You felt white as snow, full of life, full of love, full of purpose. A wonderful day. We can never forget that, church. And that's why we do these 21 days of prayer and fasting, to not forget our first love. There's a warning given to the church in these last days that there is going to be a portion of the church that has forgotten their first love. Let that not be for you and me. Let that not be said of you and me, church. We did not forget. No, we set aside time to fall in love again, to remember who Jesus is, to connect once again with our first love, Jesus Christ. I hope these 21 days have been full of power and love and even so much more than we can even explain. I hope that it's so much happened in you, it's hard to put into words. But let's live out the rest of 2024 like this. Connecting with God, prayer, Bible reading, setting aside some distractions. Keep that love alive. Keep the fire alive. Keep it burning in 2024. It's been great to do this fast with you, church. Have a wonderful day.